It's week 9 of the 2024 season.
And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Colts and the Vikings coming up next.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. It's Brandon Powell with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. To throw, here's Darnold. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing now, off play action. Launches one deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Darnold now to throw. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Colts will take over. They'll throw on first. Finds his man, Downs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Hauled in by Downs. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Jones once more. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Counterplay, Jones. And he works his way for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Back now, pressure on its way. Has the connection to Jones. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. On again comes Ryan Wrights for another punt. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. The Colts ready to take the field. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. 3rd and long for him here. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. They've got 1st down from the 31. Running right, this is Jones. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Going to the ground again on first. Again, he hits the second level. And he has this all the way down to the 23. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. They go to Akers again. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. The throw is caught. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts offense set to head out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Gets this one to Pierce. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Option give to Taylor. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. And the Vikings going to the dime package here. 3rd down coming up. They go again with Taylor. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jonathan Bullard with a stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Taylor again. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. From the red zone now. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
Fourth down's going to bring out Matt Gay and the Colts field goal unit for the first time. This a 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Akers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings pushing for a late spark before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Darnold to throw. Completed right side to Addison. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Darnold has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw it again. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Darnold. Gets it to him on the screen. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out from the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. Throwing now on 1st down. On target to Downs. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. from the 46. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On the move, headed right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Dropping back to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He'll throw it. Now he's going deep right. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He has the Indanapolis touchdown. Wow, a great effort play all around to find that touchdown, Brock. And it looked for a while like that play was long dead.
Relentlessness really is one of the biggest things these scouts look for in receivers coming out of school. Longer plays. What's their effort level? Do they shut it down? Do they pack it in when it's not on time and not on rhythm? Or is it all out every single snap, finding space, being alive, being a target for your quarterback? His relentlessness right there, his effort was worth that touchdown, exactly what they were looking for.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Looking to throw. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the one. I think there could still be some fireworks.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Powell now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. They go play action on first. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Handoff headed right. It's Akers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, be able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Once again, it's Akers. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that one. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Colts and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Straight ahead with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw it. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Vikings getting their offense back out there as we see Cam Akers once more. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. The give inside to Akers. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle, kid. I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 44. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Here's a throw. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got it at the 24. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. From the gun, here's Akers. Jukes one defender. And he's stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New set of downs for him at the 38. Darnold looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back now, pressure on its way. Has his man. It's Addison. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Akers up the middle. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
A give to Akers. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is some old school brutality. An offense close to a 1st down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
Here's Akers. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Now a handoff for Akers. He breaks the tackle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Complete out to the right. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Here's a handoff to Akers. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. stop him. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I could still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Taylor now up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Colts holding a 4-point lead. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. They'll bring out the punter here. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Hits him on the end route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Brought in close to the 8. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Throwing now. Has it in close. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. To throw. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now to throw. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. He has all day back there. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Vikings. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.